It's been a year. I made it here living in Texas for 1 year. And to be exact, October 12th, 2021. According to this one right here. Oh, October 13th, but we arrived here on the 12th. Okay, so I think it's actually really good that I'm making a 1 year update, because if I would have made a video of me living in Texas or my family living in Texas a month earlier, we would still be in the honeymoon phase. So right now I feel like I have gotten to know Texas, not whole Texas. Texas is way too big, but I've gotten to know my work. I've gotten to know like the areas. I've got to visit like many restaurants and shopping malls and all the stores. So I'm kind of like, feels like not a honeymoon phase. It feels like a coasting feeling. Like I know a little bit of Texas, not a whole lot, but it's not like new to me. Like you know, when you go to a different place or live in a different place, everything is so new to you and everything just seems so beautiful. I feel like I'm in that feeling now where it's like I'm coasting. I understand what's going on over here in this new state that I moved on, and I want to give you guys an update. So I'm not going to be talking about housing in this video because I'm still in the middle of the process, but I will say that rent is cheaper here and you get a much bigger living space. Not no 500, 600 square feet when you're in Hawaii, Honolulu especially. I'm renting a place right now and it is, I'm telling you, it is so big. It just too much room. Like I don't even know how to, like, this is too much. It is huge. I'm telling you, it's huge. And I will say that the housing market, because I'm on realtor.com, I'm on Truly, and I'm in the process of looking for a place, you know, to purchase. I will say that it is way cheaper, way cheaper. You're not even hitting the $500,000 mark. Like if you were to go to like realtor.com or even Zillow, you just put like North Dallas or Dallas in general, bigger square feet and cheaper. It's way cheaper. So you want to go take a look at that. But I'm not really going to talk about the housing because I don't know. I just moved here a year ago. I'm not really familiar or know anything about it too much. But if you take a look at yourself, you'll be shocked. So a year later, and my experience here in Texas has been absolutely awesome. There's a lot of things I like about Texas. The people here are very friendly, a lot of greenery, a lot of trees, like a lot of trees here. Big parks, kid-friendly parks, like literally playground that is just high. And they just have like this park, the kids park are just like, you know, like in a closed area. That means like just for kids. And it is huge. Things in Texas are huge. When they say everything in Texas is bigger, they're not joking. Everything in Texas is bigger. And when I say big, the road in Texas are big and wide. Like when people say that it's gonna take you 20 minutes to get over here, like from one area to another area, like one place to this store, it's going to take you 20 minutes. There's no shortcut. This is not like living in Oahu where you can get here to there in 10 to 15 minutes. When they say 20, 30 minutes, that's how long it's gonna take. My car has racked up so many miles just driving in Texas alone. I can't even describe how big Texas roads are. But one thing I do love about Texas road, and I believe they really take care of their road, is just that I've never ever, for 1 year living here, hit a pothole. Maybe because I'm not living in like downtown Dallas, but since I've been driving here, my wheels on my car never once touch a pothole. Feels like they really do take care of their roads. And that's what I'm getting used to now, driving here in Texas. So on to the next question. Is living in Texas cheap? Yes, it's cheap. The only thing that's not cheap, and I think it's the same price as Honolulu, is pretty much eating out. It's like $10 to $12, but I don't know about Honolulu now, but it's the same thing. $10 to $12 eating out, but grocery stores, they are cheaper. When I say cheap, when I first moved here and I saw $2.50 gallon milk, I was shocked. When I saw $3 12 dozen egg. When you're buying groceries here in Texas, your money does go very far. It feels like you can buy everything. The avocados are like 49 cents and the bananas are like 60. I have pictures. I have pictures, but I'll show you guys everything that's just so cheap here in Texas. So what about gas? Gas to me is probably $1.50 or $1.75 cheaper than Honolulu. It's not really like a big thing, but yeah, gas in Texas is cheaper. But to me, it doesn't matter because the road is just too big. It's like you're spending less on gas, right? But you're driving longer here in Texas. So I would say it kind of balances it out. But yes, gas is cheaper here in Texas. Okay, so let's talk about the fun topic. How's the weather? How's the weather here in Texas? No joke, guys. When I was watching YouTube videos and I was reading the comments, and people from Texas are saying that you will experience all the weathers in one day in Texas, they wasn't joking. When I first moved here October, it was sunny, rainy. You get like a snow warning, and then you get a tornado warning, and then it's sunny again, and it's rainy, and it's muggy, and it's foggy, and they weren't joking. You experience all the weathers here in one day. It's just so trippy. So trippy. When I was living in Honolulu, of course we only have like rainy, sunny, yeah, occasionally humid, but I would never check the weather app. Here in Texas, I have never ever checked the weather app so much in my life. Just being here, checking to if is today sunny, is it gonna be raining later out the day, is it gonna be crazy. So I experienced the cold freeze here when I moved here October, around like November, December, and it was so beautiful. I really love it, just seeing all the snows everywhere. You don't have to be like up in Mauna Kea. And I don't know, I like the cold weather. It was nice here living in this apartment and just freezing snow outside. Everything was just so bright. And that one to me was just like that's a good experience. I also got to see fall. All the trees just like emptied out, no leaves. I never got to experience that in Hawaii since we pretty much got all summer round here. But I will say that I worked in Texas heat. The summer here is no words to compare. It's just horrendous, just horrible. Like because they don't have ocean to cool down the weather. When the sun here in Texas, especially when I was working 110 degree in the hot sun, it'll burn you. Like it doesn't even feel good. Like you can literally be in the shade and it's just so hot. Like when we were grocery shopping during the summer, we had to time it. Okay, we're not gonna go grocery shopping between 11 a.m. to like 5:30, 6 p.m. because it's just too hot. You go outside, you just have a headache, and the days here last long time, like up to 8:30 at night, and it's so hot. Like early in the morning when I'm going to work around 5 o'clock, you open the door like an oven. Yeah, Texas weather is horrendous, especially summer. It's not like Hawaii. This is not no sunny weather, but right now it's October and it's cooling down and it feels like I can go outside, do some errands, go actually for a walk, but you're not gonna be walking like that here in summer. Okay, so the one thing that I had really hard time adjusting was that people in Texas, and if you read all the YouTube comments asking about Texas, and even people from Texas, they will say that people in Texas drive fast. I'm telling you, they drive fast, and now that I can understand because the roads are just long. You just want to be somewhere, and you're gonna get there. So the regular roads, like in a city road, they're not too bad. They're like 40 miles per hour, but people still go fast here. And people here in Texas, they will tail you. They're gonna ride your ass. You won't even see their headlight. And not only that, when I moved here, of course I'm driving like I'm in Honolulu, like just slow, like under 30 miles per hour. People in Texas, like second nature to them, honking. They honk here so much, and it's not like honking like when you're in Oahu, where it's like beep beep beep. Feels like people here in Texas, they honk and they hold it. And then the first time I got honked on, I was like freaking out, like, whoa man, like that's crazy. But yeah, people here in Texas, they honk like crazy, second nature to them. And don't even get me started driving on the highway, on the toll roads. When I first moved to Texas and I was driving on the toll road, I was scared as hell. I was two-hand, my car is going so fast and the speed limit is 70 miles per hour. My car has never gone 70 miles per hour, especially like 70 miles per hour, 1 hour drive. So I'm over there like already going fast. I'm not even on the left lane. I'm on the right lane, the slow lane, because I'm reading a lot of YouTube comments. They said don't even go to the left lane. That's for the fast people. So I'm on the right lane, literally gripping my steering wheel and people still passing. The one thing bad is driving on the Texas highway is that you're following your GPS, right? Because you gotta get somewhere. If you miss your turn, that's another 20-minute drive. Texas is like 8 roads. And if you miss your turn, it's over. Your GPS is gonna take you to this side, but it's gonna take you 20 minutes to make a whole turnaround. So don't ever miss a turn when you're in the highway, especially on the toll road in Texas. Okay, so with that all being said, after being here for 1 year, I'm just gonna say that Texan people are so nice. They are so friendly. They're just so helpful with everything. When I moved here from Hawaii and I told them that I moved here, all of them just like, oh, do you need something? This is the best place to eat. Oh, if you go over here, you're gonna be having the best barbecue over here. And if you go over here, this is the best park. This park is friendly for the kids. And if you go over here, this is the best preschool for your daughter, for your child. All of them. And when you meet people here, they're not only gonna be like, oh, let's go eat out over here. They invite you to their house. They show you their house, which it feels like a castle, because everything here in Texas is so big. So even their house is like, oh my God, it's kind of too big. You'll never see houses like this in Hawaii unless you go to Hawaii Kai or like Manoa. But people here in Texas have been nothing but friendly to me. Been friendly to my wife, been friendly to my daughter. We met a lot of so much great people. Yeah, Texas people are so nice. They're so like resourceful. Like they know, like they just know like everything. Like you have a problem of certain things, like let's say that you're having a problem in the DMV. They'll recommend you to go to another DMV for much lesser line and much faster. I'm telling you, everything here is so easy because the Texas people here are so friendly. And my 1 year experience here living in Texas have been just absolutely like awesome. It's just been so absolutely awesome people. I love my job. Everybody at my work, they're just so fun to be with. And that's my 1 year update living here in Texas.